are now live. Make sure I'm good. Alright, we good. We good. Yes, Zersky, peace, love, and light. It's the God, Lord Christopher, the living survival manual, back with another download straight from the cosmos. Hey, check. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process, the true keys to success. Now, I know y'all looking at me right now on this camera with this ice pack. You feel me? With this ice pack on my shoulder. But listen, man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. I'm gonna sit it right here. It's been a lot going on lately in regards to nothing crazy. Your boy just need a new bed, man. I need a new bed. The bed that we have is currently, not sufficient enough for us to sleep on anymore. Every morning I'm waking up, I'm having issues with my shoulder blade and, having, just pretty much just built up pressure in one spot. However, that's not going to keep us from the grind. That's not going to keep us from the grind. Y'all already know. So we're going to continue pushing out these videos. We're going to continue to put our best foot forward in whatever battle that, we have to be prepared for. We're going to be prepared. It starts with the mind. Let's go ahead and get into this disclaimer. The vibes here at SYG Studios are to motivate, educate, and enlighten our people to achieve greatness through seeking new ways to invest in themselves. Everything is high level. What we think, what we say, how we feel, and definitely how we act. But before we even get into the energy, take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love engagement over here and understand that a village pushes the trend, not just one individual. Take time to visit the link right here, Linktree. That's linktr.ee/SYG Studio 5, or you can scan the QR code, and that'll allow you to tap in with the SYG community on all social platforms. All right. You can also book a one-on-one consultation to obtain personal guidance and much, much more. I have tons of different services and things of that nature as well that you can tap in with me about. We can collaborate and we can do what we need to do. Our aim is to not only grow the brand, but reach at least 500,000 plus individuals who want, need, and are seeking the knowledge to live a more abundant life. Now, all the information being provided, I do want to send out this quick disclaimer. Please take time to do your own research, family. It's very vital. My content is intended to be used for motivational purposes only. Always do your own analysis based on your own current circumstances. All right. Now, all together, let's get into our God body energy. We're going to inhale peace, and we're going to exhale growth. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Now see your greatness. Alright, here's what we tapping in, or here's what we're learning today. Today is episode 15. Today is also day 6 of 100 days of thought-provoking questions. We've been going at it. We've been doing our thing. I've been having a lot of fun, been getting a lot of feedback, and again, man, we're just pushing through. As y'all can see, I actually should put this back up here because I'm going to ice it for 15, and then I'm going to put some heat on it for 15. But look, this right here alone, coincides with what today's topic is about. Episode 15. The decision is in you. That's the topic of the day. The decision is in you, right? Or it's in you, but it's on you as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the decision is on you rather than in you, but it's also in you. You feel me? And then day 6 we have for 100 thought-provoking questions of the day. What is your approach to decision making? So that's crazy that was the question that was on the list of the 100 as far as making a decision. And today we talk about the decision being on you. The decision is on you essentially. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into the vibes. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. And let's get into the topic. So obviously you guys can see right now that I have this ice pack on my shoulder, and I'm gonna be honest. When I woke up this morning, today is what, August 9th? When I woke up today, August 9th, I felt like my body on the right side of me was just not wanting to function. And I ain't even going well like that and you know, be extreme, but it was pretty much just my right shoulder. I couldn't lift my arm up. You know, I could lift it up more so if I breathe properly, but just trying to just lift my arm or lift my shoulder up just on pure will without doing the proper techniques. It was, you know, really hurting, and it was very painful. And I'll be transparent. There were tons of thoughts going through my mind about, you know, doing this podcast today. You know, thoughts like, oh, you know, it's just one day. I'll get back at them the next day. You know, I just don't feel like it because my body hurts. Just letting all of these different energies in motion, you know, go through my mind. But I just sat calmly. I sat with God, and I said, you know, after just doing my own assessment of self and listening to motivational speakers like Jim Rohn and Bob Proctor and Eric Thomas, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, they have a way of truly getting you out of your head and into God's work and what, you know, the Most High wants out of you still, no matter what. Like, the biggest thing that we can do in life is complain about, you know, the life that we're living or the things that we're going through. And that's one of the things that Jim Rohn was stating, was that, you know, you can wake up every day and complain about life, or you can wake up and do something about life. And I chose to do something about life. I chose to not give up on my goal of getting 100 messages, 100 videos, you know what I'm saying, for 100 days out to y'all with no exceptions. Like, I made a decision today. I made a decision to not give up. I made a decision to be the best version of myself that I can possible. I made that decision, and being that I made that decision, and I say that I'm sticking to, you know, my word, you know, because that's something that we talked about the other day, just sticking to your word and understand how your words have power, how the word is God and God is the word, and everything that has been created came from the word. I said to myself, man, like, let me get up, do what I need to do. Let me go walk my dog. Let me make sure the house is clean. Let me still make the bed. Let me get myself together. Let me try to do different exercises to get a better range of motion in my shoulder. Just not focusing on all of the things that could be bad. Focusing on what I had in that moment and what I could utilize to ensure that I get stronger or I get better within each and every moment that I have. So, you know, the decision is on us, and I want to talk about that, you know, how making a decision is one of the first things to becoming a better version of yourself. Because if you can't make a decision on anything, you're very indecisive, you'll never be able to get to a point of standing on word, standing on your truth, and standing on, you know, what God has for you. So I want to read an insert out of the book Think and Grow Rich. Right, let me put this over here right quick. It hurts even to do this, y'all. It hurts even to do this. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But I want to read an insert out of Think and Grow Rich. And it's something that talks about, again, decision making and how it is a form of pretty much mastering procrastination and things of that nature that try to hinder you from obtaining your goals or your achievements on a daily basis. This is a journey. This is a daily process. As long as you wake up with a chance to become better, you have to make decisions. So, decision, the mastery of procrastination, the 7th step towards riches. And riches entails more than just monetary gain. It's physical. It's physical equivalent. It's monetary equivalent. It's material equivalent. It's mental equivalent. Whatever you want to equate it to, that's what riches are. Analysis of over 25,000 men and women who had experienced failure disclosed the fact that lack of decision was near the head of the list of 31 major causes of failure. Procrastination, the opposite of decision, is a common enemy which practically every man must conquer. I conquered that today. I was definitely going to procrastinate and just say, let me finish this video tomorrow, but no. You know what I'm saying? God had another plan. I had another plan, and I'm up here doing what I need to do, whether I feel good or not. You feel me? I feel good in my mind because I'm breathing. I'm happy that I'm able to still get up here and shoot this video for y'all. Period. You feel me? So you will have an opportunity to test your capacity to reach quick and definite decisions when you finish reading this book and are ready to begin putting into action the principles which it describes. Analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decisions promptly and of changing these decisions slowly if and when they were changed. People who fail to accumulate money without exception have the habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly, and of changing these decisions quickly and often. So, as it comes to money, right? As it comes to business, as it comes to, a relationship, whatever decision you are trying to make, it's stated that the top 1% or the top people that were making millions of dollars, they made a decision. And in their decision making, they were quick to make that decision and slow to be indecisive. Because once you make a decision, you have to stand on it. Like, you've already manifested the thought. You've already manifested the word. You've already put it out there. So you have to stand on it now. Like, you can't renege. Like, you can't renege on the energy that you put out. Once you put it out, it's out there. Right? That's just the laws of the universe. Once you put out the energy, it's out there. So now you are responsible for any and all that comes back to you. Positive, negative, right? And sometimes you need to expect it tenfold, because with the energy that you put out isn't necessarily the same energy that you're going to get back. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be more. You're going to receive more than you put out. One of Henry Ford's most outstanding qualities was his habit of reaching decisions quickly and definitely and changing them slowly. This quality was so pronounced in Mr. Ford that it gave him the reputation of being obstinate. And obstinate means like stubborn, like refusing to change his decisions. It was this quality which prompted Mr. Ford to continue to manufacture his famous Model T, the world's ugliest car, when all of his advisors and many of the purchasers of the car were urging him to change it. Perhaps Mr. Ford delayed too long in making the change, but the other side of the story is that Mr. Ford's firmness of decision yielded a huge fortune. You might be stubborn on making the decision, and that decision may not always be the best decision out of the multiple decisions that you could make. However, it still, in the long run, yielded him more to be a fortunate man than a unfortunate man, because he had the ability to just make a decision. Sometimes you gotta risk it. Risking things isn't bad. That's what we're here to do. We're supposed to experience things based off of the things that we've already experienced and take that knowledge and then apply it. That's wisdom, right? And that's what he did to obtain fortunes. Before the change in model became necessary, he yielded a huge fortune. This is but little doubt that Mr. Ford's habit of definiteness of decision assumed the proportion of obstinacy, but this quality is preferable to slowness in reaching decisions and quickness in changing them. Now we're going to move into the tips on making your own decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned from Jim Rohn that if you want to increase your knowledge on things, you have to go read books and listen to seminars or find a mentor that is experienced in that particular field that you are trying to, or you are attempting to learn in. I want to learn about making the right decisions so that I can increase my finances, so that I can increase my mentality, so that I can evolve and be the best version of myself. That's why you pick up books like this, Think and Grow Rich, which has changed millions and millions of people's lives. One of my mentors, this was one of the main books that he recommended. If that's something that I'm constantly hearing from all of these gurus, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to them and then put in the work and know that it's going to work for me too. Tips on making your own decisions. The majority of people who fail to accumulate money sufficient for their needs are genuinely easily influenced by the opinions of others. They permit the newspapers and the gossiping neighbors to do their thinking for them. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. Give me 1 second, y'all. My wife's at the door. Alright, I'm back. So, bam, the majority of people who fail to accumulate money with sufficient for their needs are generally easily influenced by the opinions of others. They permit the newspapers and the gossiping neighbors to do their thinking for them. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. If you are influenced by opinions when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking, much less in that of transmuting your own desire into money. If you are influenced by the opinions of others, you will have no desire of your own. That was one of the biggest tips, man. Like, how can you expect to make a decision about what you want for your life and what you desire for your life when you're allowing everybody else in the world to skew your opinion on how your life is supposed to be lived, where it's supposed to go, what you're supposed to be doing with it? Like, no one in the world, in my opinion, is going to get anywhere far, especially when it pertains to particular goals that they have set for themselves, by always following someone else's opinions. You're very indecisive. That's what that's given. You're someone who is easily swayed by what somebody else feels and thinks about you. What about what you think about you? Why don't you make the decision to believe and trust and know who you are and what you're trying to do? Some people might have good opinions, and that's cool. But not every time do you have to agree with that person, because that's based off of their experience. What are you trying to experience? Keep your own counsel when you begin to put into practice the principles described here by reaching your own decisions and following them. Take no one into your confidence except the members of your mastermind group, and that's something that we'll talk about another day. And be very sure in your selection of this group that you choose only those who will be in the complete sympathy and harmony with your purpose. It is characteristic of people who have but a smattering or veneer of knowledge to try to give the impression that they have much knowledge. Such people generally do too much talking and too little listening. If you talk more than you listen, you not only deprive yourself of many opportunities to accumulate useful knowledge, but you also disclose your plans and purposes to people who will take great delight in defeating you because they envy you. Come on, man. This is all a part about making decisions. You have to be wise. You have to be wise in your decision making. Genuine wisdom is usually conspicuous through modesty and silence. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. Like, that's some realness right there, man. I wanted to see if I have any more tips when it comes to making decisions from this book. Bam. Here we go. Here's another insert that I highlighted. Definiteness of decision always require courage, sometimes very great courage. The 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence staked their lives on the decision to affix their signatures to that document. The person who reaches a definite decision to procure that particular job and make life pay the price he asks does not stake his life on that decision. He stakes his economic freedom. Know what you want and you'll generally get it. Throughout the philosophy will be found the suggestion that thought, backed by a strong desire, has a tendency to transmute itself into physical equivalent. Eternal laws of nature are available to every person who has the faith and the courage to use them. They may be used to bring freedom to a nation or to accumulate riches. All of this is about making a decision on what you want. In everything that we do, it has to move by the laws of nature, by the laws of the universe, by scripture, by individuals who have put the work in and seen that these things work. You feel me? They made a decision. Like God made a decision when he created us. He made a decision when he said, I want to have light. Let there be light. Let the moon reign over for the and bring light for the darkness. Let there be creatures, and let there be men who are made in my image, have dominion over all things. Like, he was not only intentional about what he was doing, and he thought about these things, and he was wise about these things, but the Most High made a decision. Period. And if we're made in the image of the Most High, we need to follow the same steps to obtain all of the things as creators to create the things that we want in our life. That's just realness right there, yo. That's just realness right there. Alright? Let me see if I got anything else for y'all. See if I have anything else for y'all. Quote from Jim Rohn. The major key to your better future is you. And what he was stating is, you have to make this decision to be a better you for you to be able to even have a better future. If you're sitting in a depressed mind state, or in a mind state of confusion, or a mind state of feeling like you aren't worthy, that is not equivalent to the men and women that live in a mindset of abundance, that live in a mindset of love, that live in a mindset of peace, that live in a mindset of strength, that lives in the mindset of being in masterminds with like-minded individuals who want to see better for themselves and others. Creators create. That's what we're supposed to do as little gods, as the ones that they made in their image. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Stop trying to take the easy way out. It's easy to say I'm going to quit. But it's harder to be like, you know what? I need to learn a new skill. Or I need to study more so that I can be able to be more efficient in this skill that I'm attempting to try. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills, as I just said it. It's not what happens. It's what you do that changes everything. Things that happen stay the same. Things you do is what changes everything. The seasons come every single day and have came every single day for thousands and thousands of years. That's a constant. It's not going to change. The stock market is going to rise, it's going to fall. It's not going to change. You, however, your mentality and how you can go from a poverty mindset into a richness mindset, that can change, and it's based off of work that you put in. The love that you give yourself, the peace that you give yourself, the wisdom that you and knowledge that you provide yourself, preparing. That's going to be essential in your growth. And that all starts again from just doing simple things like reading. Get the book Think and Grow Rich. I'm telling you, it will change your life. It might be the same storm, but you can have a different perspective on it. You've been through it once. You maybe even been through it twice. Some of you might been through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different cycles, or same cycles, because you're repeating the same thing and you're not seeing yourself elevate each and every year. But guess what? You can make a change right now as you're listening to this video to say, you know what? I've had enough. That's what I did. I literally woke up one day, assessed my world around me, and said, I've had enough. I've had enough of the life I've been living. Is not conducive or is not congruent with the lifestyle that I want to live. And I see it is because of my mindset and where I am, projecting myself each and every day, where my focus is going each and every day. Instead of every day I'm getting up playing 2K, how about every day I get up and I watch motivational videos and I prep myself for these 100 days of thought-provoking questions and episode 15, 16, 17, episode to all the way to episode 100, editing the videos, ensuring that, I check my emails and things of that nature to see that I got everything covered on my career side with the companies that I work for in mental health, making sure that I'm preparing the house, right? Just doing things, being productive, setting goals, making sure that I accomplish all of my daily objectives. Like, wifey just gave me this last night. She gave me this last night, the master plan, right? She knew I needed it. God works, always. And I got to it. I got straight to it. Goals for the week. Sell a service or merchandise to at least 2 people. Seek more ways to generate income. Send off background checks to Finish Goals Mental Health Services files, which is my mental health company that I'm opening. For Wednesday, I got workout, which I did even with a bad shoulder. Edit and record a video, which I'm about to do right now. And seek new income opportunities. And now I got to write down what I'm going to do for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And get to work. A definite plan backed with strong desire. Y'all see how I gotta lift my arm like this? I gotta give it help. A definite plan backed by strong desire will get you where you need to go. I promise you. That's how God set it up. Don't ask me. Take it up with the Creator. I'm just the messenger. I'm the vessel. I'm the vessel. So that's the message of the day, man. Make a decision. The decision is on you. Whatever you choose to do from this day forward is going to dictate where the trajectory of your life goes each and every day. So make the right decision. Let's go ahead and get into day 6 of 100 days of thought-provoking questions that I would ask the 1% to give me knowledge on how I can change my life financially, mentally, spiritually. Day 6. What is your approach to decision making? Well, I literally just went over it. My approach to decision making has changed since I've been reading this book. Listening to the stories of how, J.P. Morgan and the Rockefellers and all these individuals were not swayed by others' opinions when it came to a plan that they had for their lives, for society, for the future generations to come. Like, they stuck beside it. They stood 10 toes down on all of the things that they either wrote down or they discussed with others in a mastermind, and they didn't waver. They trusted that their thoughts and their intentions would be casted out, and as long as they put the work in, it was going to come into fruition, and that's what it has done. So I utilize that exact same strategy. I get up, I follow my plans, my definite plans. I have a strong desire to achieve those goals and those plans, and I stick to that. I focus on things that are empowering me instead of depleting me of energy, helping me develop a stronger mind, a more high level mind instead of a poverty style mind. And I'm happy. It helped me, me just doing these videos for 6 days helped me stay in a mind space of, it doesn't matter how my body is feeling right now. My mind isn't hurt. My mind isn't in pain. You feel me? My body, I can recover. It can go through rehabilitation, but my mind, it follows whatever I give to it. So if I tell it, hey, fight through it, that's what my mind is gonna do, and that produces these videos that I'm able to produce to you all. So y'all leave a comment down below and y'all let me know, what is your approach to decision making? I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Episode 15. We running it up, man. We just running it up. What we got, like 90 like 94 more days. 94 more days and we good, man. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna go ice this shoulder up, man. Go lay down. Wifey just got here. And I'm gonna just, take it easy, take it day by day, and keep pushing forward and doing what I need to do to see my greatness and live a more abundant life by investing in myself. Definitely. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely share this out to 100 people. Share it out to everybody in your contacts. Share it to your friends. Share it to your colleagues, family members, aunties, uncles, sister, brothers. Everybody needs to hear this knowledge, because it's out there for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are stuck in poverty or stuck in, the loop because they keep themselves there. You feel what I'm saying? Keep watching. Like, go watch the movies like They Clone Tyrone and things of that nature, and actually dissect what's happening there. Like, they cloned all the drug dealers, all the strippers, all the pimps, but they weren't cloning people that had a mind to think for themselves, a mind that loved themselves, not gonna kill their brother or their sister, but to uplift them and help them, let them know that they can pick themselves up out their own bootstraps and create a world for themselves that they so true desire, as long as they make a definite plan and put the work in. Never waver from faith. I love y'all, man. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. New merch coming. Just literally designed some heat today. So be on the lookout for that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, man. Y'all continue to see y'all greatness. Continue to elevate. And continue to put the Most High first. We out. Peace.